Sanibonani, sanibonani, sanibonani. Niyaphila kodwa. I'm just quickly sharing this in the group and then I will be with you. Hope that you are all well. Um, so so thank you so much. I see that someone is coming through. Today I'm going to be quick and very quick and very short. Yeah, we didn't have electricity. Load shedding is doing its things, but if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if this is you've been on the channel in the and you a constant member, and you have subscribed, thank you so much. Just make sure that you have clicked that notification bell so that when I'm live, when I click and put in a video, you are fully aware. So as I've said again, I am going to be carrying on talking about this izichatho. I said last week we spoke about the other thing. Namhlanje we are speaking about the different types. I know other people have been contacting me on my on DMs, wanting to know how to do what and so forth. There is a video I will put it again on this description that I did a year ago, which explains how to use the enema. Today it is all about the different types. Now, see now this type, this is the first type. Now, this first type, it also comes in sizes. This one is a size 10. It also comes in sizes. I'm not sure what is the small size, which is ile size esisetshenziswela for ingane, for abantwana abancane. That one, I'm not sure what size is that, but this one, it is the small size esetshenziswa for abantu abadala. Now, this one, as you can see, good inomoya, like when you use it, you will ubamba kanjeni, ne? And then you obviously will put in the water, and as you put in the water, iyavuleka, then amanzi besangena la. Then how then you will do, you will put in la, you must put in something, Vaseline or castor oil, anything that to lubricate, and then this part that will go inside of ingqeni zakho. Then on this one, you've got to apply pressure using your thumb like that. Yabon? Now, what is the difference? This one, it is good to be used for abantwana. Reason being, kids, when they are still small, i-digestive system yabo, even the internal organs and so forth, azikabi na, they are not yet manipulated, they are not yet, but say these kids are divine, like they are still connected to their God self, and their bodies are still have a good resistance of fixing itself, like correcting itself for whatever it is. Now, why would umntwana have ukuthi umntwana kufanele ukuthi asetshenziswe isichatho? I know mina, I'm one of the people who never believed ukuthi you must chatha abantwana, and I still don't believe in that ukuthi fanele sichathe ingane. As I've mentioned ukuthi Tina, it's because of all the traumas and everything else that we've stored in our wombs. But umntwana omncane, they still very clear, they still very kusho ukuthi isystem yabo iyayisebenzela, unless if when you go and put in solid foods before umntwana is ready to have the solids, then bese-ke kuzofanele ukuthi manje bese uyam-assista. But for a small baby, I still don't encourage ukuthi sisebenzise izichatho, as I've explained last week ukuthi why thina we are even do it in the first place. But this is the size that you use for abantu abadala. When in which instances will you use this particular one? Lena siyisebenzisa in instances where asithi umuntu nalezi for like these babiza umhlume, one of the diseases where umuntu akasakhoni ukuya etoilet, and even when they go and beyochama, and when they go to beyochama, abakhoni ukuzikhulula kahle. It's either umchamo it bends, or awuphumi at all, or uma uphuma kubuhlungu, uyabona? So kusuke kunale sifo-ke basibiza ukuthi umhlume. Ibizwa ngomhlume, it explains exactly the same thing bengi-explaina last week, of the solids ahlala laphana angakwazi ukuphuma as a result of the things that we digest and put into our systems. Now sizokhuluma ngalezo zinto lezi, izinto esizifakayo ezigcina zisilidela ukuthi sigcine sizithola kulesi simo sokuthi now we need to assist our body, because our system is, or either it is working over time, or it is no longer working effectively the way it should. So that one-ke because now this one isetshenziswa-ke yile suke ifakwa amakhambi, if umuntu afakwele, let's say kufakwe some herbs, they have been mixed, and then kwenziwe a special concussion or a special muthi for them, then we'll use this small one just ukuthi because incane, and already ine-assistance ekuwukuthi ilo muthi loyo osuke uzongena emuntwini, and because vele uma usenza le mithi, you cannot just take huge portions, kufanele uthathe just a small portion. And two, now loyo muthi lo ozophuma la uzohamba wona wenze le breaking away and doing the ukuthi lokhu zidigesteke quick, hence we will then use this one. But other than that, I will not recommend that you use this one, especially if ukuthi umuntu onama-piles and you are using plain water. Why? Because we've got to apply pressure. Kusho ukuthi amanzi lawa afanele siwakhiphe ngokwe-forced, yabona, siwaphule, and then the water will just aphuma with pressure. Now that might be something that will it can also lead to damaging even ilokhuzana yakho, that particular one, because then you are applying pressure, and when already there's a pressure coming from outside, from inside, a force of gravity, now ngapha you are applying the pressure. So uthola ukuthi-ke, hence I will only recommend this one only if we are taking it using ufaka umuthi, kunomuthi othile, which is a herbs that have been made for you, and which is one of the ones that are normally used mawuze emuntwini and so forth. Then they will use this one because they will give you a smooth. At times ukuthi portion yakhona ifika la, this is how little this thing is, also we administer loya muthi loya ungaka, yabona, masula phakathi. So that is a small portion, hence you need this one so that it applies the pressure. Now mina-ke, this is my favorite one. This one I was gifted mina by a friend. I'm still trying to get hold of this company because I have not been able to get this anyway. This one I was gifted by a friend long time ago. She even passed away. She had ukuthi mina, I this is what I do, mangiphethwe isisu and all that. Then she then told me ukuthi no, unayo le nto lena. I don't know where she got it, but it was still in a plastic and sealed, and then she gave it to me. I was very, very happy because vele it is what I need. Now this one, angisho yabona, it's now in a pipe, it's a very longer pipe, and even the lokhuzana yakhona, it's shorter. And then at the same time, I think this one is a 1 liter. If ngiyibheka kahle, I'm not sure what liter is this, but I think it's a 1 liter, the size of it. Now I love this one. Why? Okokuqala, it's easy ukuthi mawufakile laphayana, if you've got windows a bathroom, maybe you're using your bathroom, we hug like that, yabo. It's easier for you to hug like that, and then bese-ke amanzi ayazitriphela, because now ipipe leli amanzi nawo azoba or yeah, that's the why I love this one. But even this one, if ungena indawo yokuyibeka, wena you can give it to somebody akubambile, you can give it to somebody wena, while you put this at the back, bese yena umuntu loyo akulungisele yona, yabo, akufakele to hold this for you. Now why I love this one, amanzi aphuma very, very slow, but there is no pressure on this one. And then secondly, iyaphuka-ke this thing, but once you are done, you can just uyibambe kanjena, yabona, then it stops. Once your thing is full, then you just put it like that, then it stops, the water immediately. So the reason I love it is because I not pressure amanzi ayayiphumela, and you can even feel the water that is inside of you. You can even uzwe ukuthi maningi kangakanani lamanzi, you can hold it further and stuff like that. And if incane yabona, it's very very easy to use. And even this thing at corner, it's not that big. Is very very small. Angisho yabona bengikhuluma nge 4 inch last week. So this one is, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm still trying to mhlampe nani if you can see this company and try. And yeah, CC Trace, I've tried it on Telcom, I've tried googling it, but I couldn't find proper details. But I see, my details are corner. I'm still gonna make time to go in and find this place in Johannesburg. But yeah, this is my favorite one. This is one I use. Now, umuntu uzobuza ke at times ukuthi how much water do you put in here? Lesi njengoba ngisho ukuthi when you are starting, just put in half. It will either be 500 mils, or this if it's a 1 liter. But put as a little water as possible, because umusaqala, you will not be able to hold it in any case. And number two, you don't want to put in a lot of water in your stomach, because njengoba ngisho, this is the size that you are using. You don't need a lot of water in order for you to be able to do these things. Hence, you are just using this small portion. Then basically amanzi mawangenile esiswini, then you are done. What I also like ukuthi, once you have put this thing laphayana, so iphumile amanzi ayaziphumela, you are done. You can even go to the toilet immediately. Time you can hold it in, because you have not put in a lot of water. Ne? Yeah, let me just explain the other one. Then this is the one that manje sebayayenza, especially in many places. Yabo? I found this one that's here at home. I know you have seen these ones. Abanye bayenza this, it will be in a tin. Yabon? In those the ones there's a coffee and all that, it will be like that. So even this one, it's something similar to that one. The only difference ukuthi angisho uyabona ukuthi they've used something that looks like a pen, a ball pen cover, but and then this one is a little bit longer, of which nayo okay, you don't have to put it, you could just put it just kancane, and then use also this one is more stable, because uyakwazi ukuyihack somewhere, and then same thing. And then maso qedile, again you can put water as little as this, or you can put water in it, depending which way. Now how able are you or able to hold it in. But you do not have to put in the whole 5 liters. Bazokutshela ke if let's say you go to somebody uyoyenza khona, and then they give you the 5 liters, like in some other churches and all that, they know why they give you. Then you must ask them why. But when I'm at home, start with as little as possible. Now, mina ke, I do this once a week, not once a week, once a month, at least once a month, and then 3 consecutive days. Why 3 consecutive days? The first day when you start, you might not even be able to put in half, maybe even maybe you'll only be able to put in 250 mils of water, because of the solid element that is there. You will not be able to hold it in. So now then which, okay, for today we are starting, we are just clearing. Then the following day you do it again. When you do it the next day, that's when you will see what you will be able to at least to ubambe a bit longer, or to allow the whole water that you have put in there to get inside of you. You'll be able to do that. On the third day, it becomes even much easier. Now we all know the amandla about the number 3 and all this. I'm not going to go into that, but that's why I'll do it over 3 days, so that at least I allow the system ukuthi singayenzi everything at once, like sisifake under pressure, but we gradually put do this thing. Wazi ukuthi we are starting with kancane namhlanje, then kusasa again kancane, a little bit more, and then the other day a little bit more, then you are done. And guys, I tell you, this is no joke. Once you do this, if you go to the symptoms of flu, for an example, once I start getting my throat dry, or I can feel ukuthi there's something in my throat, I always know what the problem is in the stomach. And at most times you even feel it, with there's a problem, too much acid in the body and all that. Next week I will speak about what are these things that we are eating that are causing this too much acidity in the body, or they're making the stomach to be unstable and all of those things. So, excuse me, I'll talk about that next week. Ukuthi what are these things that are causing us ukuthi sigcine sefane senze lento, what are they doing to the system, and that is making the system to not function properly. Of which options are two. You can, if you one of those people abanayo a strong will, you can just stop them altogether. Or if you are some people abanye abafana nathi abokuthi you take time, and maybe it's something you have to truly love, then sekufanele ukuthi wenze amaplani like this one. So okay, yeah, then you do it over 3 days. Then another thing that I just want to share, that you need to be aware, is once you do this, uzoyifila, you will feel the water. Le nto bengiyikhuluma ngithi it works on your pelvic, or on your sacral. You will feel the water going around. You will feel it, guys. You will feel, and actually the solid, you will feel it. You will feel it while as this thing is happening. And once it is cleared, you will also feel it. Hence, then people abanye, then their sex drive will also increase because of that. So this thing you will feel, umuntu ongakaze wayenza, then you will tell you ukuthi no, you can't, and so forth. Now mina, this is what I always I would encourage you to do, because akukho lula to put the allow the water. Ngisho you are working against the force of gravity that is inside. Gravity is pulling everything down, and wena you are putting this inside. That is why ufanele mawuyenza ulale, like ube on the opposite, izinqe ziye phezulu angisho kancane, then wena maybe uye on the flat kancane, because now you are trying to work against the force of gravity. Because if you are like this, maybe umile, you will not be able to hold it in, because then the gravity will pull, because umsebenzi we-gravity is to do that, it's to pull. Hence, then you need to be on a counter opposite a position. Then once you do that, what I then do, because it is not something very comfortable, it is not, it is very pain. It's abanye abantu bathi kubuhlungu, but akukho buhlungu per se, versus you not doing anything about your system and all of that. Breathe through it. I breathe through it. Taking a breath, njengoba uzwa nje ukuthi kugcwaleleni, uyawezwa lamanzi, and it's not a nice, not a nice feeling. Breathe through it. Breathe. Even if you breathe through your mouth, it is okay. Just breathe through it. You will see what you, once as you breathe, you allow your system to work with you instead of working against you. And then you will thank me later. 3 days later, menage fluid takes me 3 days, especially if I caught it late. But if I caught it early and I listen to the signals, I listen to my body, 1, 2, 3, I don't even have those things unless if I ignore. Hence, next week I'll be sharing with what are the things that causes us to even get this. So besides the things including as last week, the stress and whatever, I'm going to talk about the type of foods that makes us sigcine sizithola kuleso simo. What are these type of foods and why does that happen? I will talk about that next week. But for today, that is all on my side. Bega saying almost 20 minutes, and I'm saying I'm gonna be short and quick. Unfortunately, we should be short, quick, and not say WhatsApp group. Other than that, yeah, that is it from my side. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for connecting. I will see you again next week. Much love. Thank you. Bye bye.